Hello everybody, Eamon Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we got the first nuclear power plant built with the reactors, all the turbines, everything else. And as you can see, it's up and running because I've been working off screen a bit. One change I did make is that I swapped out the heat pipes for the better heat pipes, because there were some issues with some stuff not quite heating up properly, so swap that out. And so off screen what I've been doing is basically doing stuff like this, where I move those that U235 between these, make sure these are running, and then excess as it builds up put into those centrifuges to make our plutonium. And so we have our plutonium, and we've built up a pretty nice amount of fuel cells. Now I just need to let this run, essentially. Just need to let it run. And hopefully let the U235 build up to the point that it actually gets this thing to run on its own without me having to sit here and babysit it. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to still keep an eye on it every so often, make sure that it's still running correctly. And we should be good to go here. And as far as power, we have a lot of power capacity now. So, we now need to move on to the next thing. And actually the next thing is still going to be here with this power plant, is that we need to figure out what to do with the spent fuel cells. Because we're up to 50 spent fuel cells already. So, let's see what we can do with spent fuel cells. So, mixed oxide fuel cell. Advanced processing. Hold on. Okay, that's going to be that. All right. Just checking to see if it was going to be an easy research to grab. Doesn't look like it is. All right. So, we do mixed oxide fuel cell reprocessing, and that gets us some slag. Just toss that. Some U238, we can put that back into the system. Some curium 245. See what that is. And americium 241. Now, I don't know what I can do with that stuff. We can take some of that and some of our plutonium and some uranium 238 to produce some lead oxide, some uranium 238, and plutonium. Like, how much? zinc plate. Thorium 245, plutonium 239. Make a thorium fuel cell. Is that the only thing? Hold on. Well, it probably is the only thing. Yes, that's the only thing it can be used for. So. For now. All right, let's do this. Okay, so we want to reprocess. And then that is going to get me... Actually, we want to do this in a different spot. Change of plans. Alright, one of the things we're going to do is let's throw this underground. Okay, so then this is going to be that reprocessing. We're going to have a filter inserter for the uranium. And how I want to do this. It would be better if I could do it in a way that I can make it bigger if I had to. All right. right. Okay. And then, so for outputs, we have... It produces one. It could produce a second. It could produce a curium. And it produces 5 slag. Okay. I'm actually going to go ahead and throw the slag on the same belt here. To be disposed of for the time being. All right. Now the curium, I think we're gonna just store. For the time being. With a drain. If we do ever see more than 50,000 of it before I have something that I can do with it. Right, and so then the americium will get sent up to a centrifuge over here. This is where I needed the centrifuge. Over here. And this is where we're taking uranium. Pick up. We're going to be taking some plutonium from there. And then we're going to dump the plutonium back in. The uranium. Gonna make its way back over there. Okay, so then our output here is for that. I really could use this in a different spot. You know what? Just put it in a substation. And then what to do about the lead? I think the lead oxide we will just dispose of. Okay. Because that will allow me to reprocess the fuel. And we are running good. All right. Now we just need to keep it fed with uranium every so often, and we... Alright, well, with the 41,000 on the train. Yeah. That'll come through. Alright, so what is going to be our next project? Well, I think the next project is a major overhaul of our entire smelting operation. Why do you not have power? Why did none of these... Oh, did I... Oh, that's because they're getting powered off the wall. I see. The wall that is no longer here. All right. Are we still, like, short of sulfuric acid? Yeah, we are. Everything is almost running correctly. Looks like we are struggling to get rid of the nitrogen fast enough. I think it's just that the pipes. Pipes just don't have the capacity. No, the pump certainly has the capacity. Well, here is a good question. Do the higher tier pipes have more capacity? Now, can I use a blueprint to swap an existing construction? It doesn't look like I can. All right, well. Let's... I have to just do it manually, I guess. Nope, does not seem like they have. Or maybe they do. And now that's draining out. No, actually looks like it doesn't. Never mind. So, let's do it this way. Increase our throughput. If these would be great for filling trains. But otherwise... Alright, so that should make sure that all of these are running at maximum capacity. Assuming, of course, they get fed with sulfur. It looks like we might be able to get away with a little bit more capacity on the acid side of things. About to say, we needed a delivery of caloric wastewater. Alright. But we need to start thinking about what we're going to be doing here for actual ore processing. Now, one of the things I need to do is tell my train here processing beta iron ore loading full cargo, which it should have, and take that to manufacturing alpha iron ore unloading, empty our cargo. So it probably isn't going to do much because we already have full up. Refuel stop. Okay. So now what we're going to need to do is we are going to need to completely overhaul our steel process and our iron process to make more. Wait, that's silicon. Yeah, so we're using the silicon. Though we might do something else for the iron. But I might remove this process here. We'll have to see. That's going to be the plan, is to just tear this out and rebuild it. Oh, well, we are using the silicon ingot to do this. Okay. Alright. But for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.